day is to basically sightsee around Kuala Lumpur. We're going to go to Putrajaya, Batu Caves, is that where we're going to go? We're going to go and have a sightsee around KL, Merdeka Square, and just see where the day takes us. Here we are in Malaysia.
Yeah, I'm from Canada. I've been traveling since 27. I mean, I've been traveling for a long time, but living in as an expat since 2017. So, yeah, I lived in South Korea for 5 years, and then now moved to Thailand. And you know, Thailand's a short flight away from Malaysia, where she just moved. So here I am for 3 weeks.
And my expat journey is very different. I've been born and raised in the UK, lived there my entire life, travelled exponentially. However, only 3 months ago, I've moved to Malaysia. So she's an experienced expat, I'm a newly formed expat.
Yeah.
And here we are, just living our best life. We are such a rarity.
Not many of us go against the grain, and here we are, you know.
I know.
I like to go with the flow, you know, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You never know where life's gonna take you. I mean, whether it's like the day or life, like I just like to go with the flow, you know.
Absolutely.
We can have a plan of things to do, ABC, and then, you know, see where it takes us. Yeah.
Cheers to sightseeing in Malaysia.
Yes.
Hey.
Egg's good. Yeah. Egg, and what else is vegetarian? Is there anything else vegetarian? All of this is meat?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay, all right. I think that's all then. Maybe I could put 2 eggs on there. Yeah, maybe another potato or something. I feel like that's just so much rice with like not much.
Potato.
No,
yeah,
a
Potato, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good then. Wow, you can have like everything
I know,
here.
I'm really excited. I feel like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like a lot of rice, man. It's like that in Korea too. So much like white rice.
And like the base, right?
Yeah,
That's like the
yeah.
base core.
Yeah.
What's your favourite? I want some chicken. So here we are at our first place in Kapang, Batu, and I'm having the traditional nasi lemak.
And then I'm having a vegetarian version. It still looks good. You know, I'm ready to try this.
What I love about their portion sizes are so big. Like,
Yeah, we can
there's just
never
so much
eat
food.
everything.
True.
Yeah. But we're hungry, so who knows? We might
know.
actually. This honestly reminds me of obviously it's its own dish, but reminds me of the Korean dish bibimbap. Because they also have rice, and then they have a bunch of stuff at the side.
Yeah.
Or on top, like vegetables, and then they have a sauce like this in Korea. It's called gochujang.
All right.
So I don't know. It's good. It's good.
I mean, the closest thing that I would say that I've experienced is like biryani, in the sense of you've got the meat, you've got the veggies, you've got the egg, you've got everything. But obviously, this is nothing like biryani. It is really good.
Yeah.
So good.
Have you had it many times here? Like.
I have this like once a week.
Wow. Okay, just because it's easily accessible, or you really like it? Or?
To be honest, a bit of both. It's easily accessible, but also I do like the flavours.
Yeah.
And like, even though I've had nasi lemak so many times here, I feel like every single time I have it, the flavours are slightly different.
Really?
So I'm like, oh, what kind of nasi lemak am I going to have today?
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So maybe we can try it again somewhere else. I mean, like, I'm down to try different kinds or different flavors.
Yeah. Why did you choose to come to Malaysia?
Honestly, yeah, like mainly because of you, but also if you weren't here, I still would have come because like I do want to make sure I travel Southeast Asia. I have been to like all the other countries like Vietnam and Cambodia, Laos, like I've been to a lot of the Southeast Asian countries already.
Yeah.
Malaysia was one I needed to tick off, and it's interesting to me because it's a Muslim country and the rest are not, so it's quite a different experience. So I knew it'd be cool coming here, and coming here has confirmed that. I've never lived in a Muslim country before, so I think.
Have you not?
No. So coming here.
Okay.
Because it was Canada and then South Korea.
Of course, yeah.
So I think coming to Malaysia solidified the fact that I can move to a modern Islamic country. Like KL is modern, but it's Islamic at the same time. Like,
Seriously,
it's great.
this city has been such an easy adjustment, like from the UK. I don't know why, but I thought first time being an expat, first time moving abroad, I'm going to adjust quite with some challenges, but honestly, it's been so easy. It's like I've picked up from the UK and just plonked myself here, and it's been so smooth sailing.
I feel like KL is that kind of city.
Honestly, it's such an easy city, and also it's so diverse. Like, you've got so many expats and foreigners, you've got the locals, you've got the Indian Malaysians, the Chinese Malaysians, and then the Malays itself. It's such a great mix. So in that respect, you feel very included straight away.
Yeah, exactly. I felt that right away coming here, like, and I haven't felt that the same in Thailand. So I feel like here are my people, you know. I feel like Malaysia is a good mix of both, and that's what I love about it. Yeah.
Actually, I think he's actually quite spot on, because Singapore is really expensive, Bangkok is cheap, and then Kuala Lumpur is like a real mix of the two. Like, you would never think like you can have the high life here, like the bougie high life, but then you can have the basics of basic. Like, I remember on my first day here, I had roti canai for like 3 ringgits. And I was like, that's like 50p, like what the hell? But then equally, that same week, I went out for a fancy bougie meal and paid like £30.
Yeah, you can get the best of both, which that's what I like. That's kind of why I moved to Bangkok, is like I wanted to experience that life in Bangkok, but I was like, I feel like KL is more of what we were looking for.
Yeah.
But we ended up in Bangkok because we thought Bangkok was gonna be like this. But this is exactly the kind of thing we were looking for.
Would you move here?
Definitely, in a heartbeat. If my husband gets a job here, then yeah, for sure, I would.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so maybe, who knows, one day. I know I'm gonna visit. I'm definitely gonna visit. I'm definitely gonna visit again next year. You can count on that.
Amazing.
I'll put it in the calendar, you know. So
I really feel like I just got so lucky with my first expat experience being in Malaysia. Like this was never part of the plan. As you know, I was planning on going to the Middle East, living that kind of like Dubai lifestyle. But actually, Malaysia just came about, and you know, I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so glad that it worked out.
she's so lovely.
She's so cute. I love her.
I'm happy that they were able to make it vegetarian. I was worried I wouldn't be able to try it. But here I am. I had the national dish of Malaysia. Yeah.
Here we go. First stop done. So we've now come to Putrajaya, to the big, famous pink mosque.
It looks gorgeous. I've never seen a more gorgeous mosque, honestly. It's incredible.
It is really pretty.
Wow.
It is really pretty.
I'm really excited to explore it. Yeah.
I mean, I feel very conscious that we're not appropriately dressed, but we'll get these robes, so we're all covered and being respectful.
Exactly. I'm all about that respect. Yeah.
But already it's like so much calmer. Like, do you see what I mean? There's no skyscrapers. It's like just there's a lake around here.
It's more my vibe. Seriously. It's gorgeous.
Super chill. And it is honestly a beautiful mosque. Honestly, mashallah,
I'm super excited.
Honestly, it's so peaceful, it's so calm. I just love how like places of worship, especially mosques, just have that calmness.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm not overly a religious person, but I feel so like right now, I feel so connected to my roots. Like,
yeah, me too. It's like we grew up with it, you know. Like even listening to the azan brings a sense of calm.
It really does.
Sense of peace too. Sukoon, you know.
Sukoon bilkul milta hai, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's beautiful.
It is really nice.
Islam is a very beautiful religion.
Yeah.
You're helping me connect to my roots again.
Good,
I mean, with the call of my
I'm
parents
glad.
and this stuff and everything.
No, it is.
This whole trip is like something really important
I feel like
to
it's
me.
like a spiritual journey for you.
Yes, totally.
Oh, I'm so glad that we could do this together.
Me too.
So glad.
Wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
So, how would you describe Putrajaya in 3 words?
Oh man.
What would you say?
Peaceful, humbling, breathtaking.
Yeah, no, it is.
How about you?
I would say peaceful. There's a sense of like serenity that I like it here.
Yeah.
And just family.
Family.
Yeah.
Family is a great way to put it.
Absolutely. There we go, guys. This is the inside of Putrajaya Mosque. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Quite a journey. So we're just on the outside gardens of the Putrajaya Mosque. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so nice because not only have you got the gardens, but it overlooks the lake, and it's just so peaceful. Such a contrast from like life in Kuala Lumpur, even though this is just like a little area part of Kuala Lumpur, I guess, but it's just so different. I feel like I'm somewhere else.
Yeah, it's very peaceful.
Yeah.
My heart is very calm. There's no worries. There's no worries in the world.
I feel like we've gone from the party animals to like, peace, serenity, calmness.
Yes, exactly.
It's really nice. Okay guys, so we've now finished with Putra Mosque. We're now going to be Batu Caves.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Super excited. This is so cool. Thanks so much for bringing me here.
Honestly.
The nicest mosque I've ever seen, seriously.
We got this. High five.
So
to that.
gorgeous.
So we've now come to Batu Caves. Parking was a bit atrocious, but anyways, we've made it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I'm excited. All right, one of the main touristy things.
This is apparently the biggest statue of a Buddha, I think.
Oh.
Like standing Buddha.
Standing Buddha, that's cool. Okay.
And there's colourful steps, there's monkeys.
I love monkeys.
Let's
Oh
go.
my God. All right.
Let's go. Follow us.
It's really nice.
It's nice. It's busy though. It's nice, colourful.
It's busy.
really
yeah,
pretty.
touristy.
Super busy though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to climbing up all those steps, but other than that, it's great.
It is.
But
But there are a lot of people, I must say, like, I'm part of the kind of like non-crowded touristy vibe kind of person.
me
so
too,
coming
me
here, I'm like,
too.
there's so many people everywhere.
This is like, maybe it's the most touristy thing we're doing.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah. I'd say so. But yeah, should we go? So good. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm absolutely sweating.
We did it.
We did it. Cheers. Woo. Well deserved. We are absolutely sweating.
Yes, yes.
Tasha's like, my legs keep shaking. Genuinely, that was so hot and sweaty.
Yeah, it really was.
Do you think you'd come here again?
No, I think it's a one-time thing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we did the Pink Mosque. The Pink Mosque is more my thing, like quiet, peaceful. It's nice to see once. Like, I still want to see these things once, but I would go back to the Pink Mosque, but I don't know if I'd come back here.
Yeah. It's one of those things that once you've done it, tick it off, bam, done. Kind of like when going into, like, for example, the pyramids. Once you've seen it once, you're like, right, done. We've now made it to our very first Pakistani restaurant called Bar Punjab, and this has been so popular. How many people have told us like about this place?
About like a few, like 3 or 4 people. It's really popular. It's got lots of great reviews. The food is apparently the best in the city here.
Yes,
for Pakistani food.
Yeah, so people say that the seating isn't great, but the food is amazing. And you know what? We are so ready for it. We are big foodies, right?
I'm a huge foodie. I mean, all I've been doing since I got here is eat, so yeah.
She really is a big foodie.
I'm a huge foodie. Like, I love food, so. And you know what? Like, I've been eating Pakistani food like every day since I've been here, and I feel like. I really just feel like, you know, last night I came back from like Indian food and I plopped down on the couch and I was like, that's it, no more Indian food. I've been eating it every day, you know, Indian, Pakistani, desi food.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, ladies. So here's to being desi.
Yes.
Hey. Oh my god, so good.
This is seriously so authentic and so good.
Right?
Like, you can taste the fresh mango. Fresh mango.
People were right, like the food
here is good.
Oh my god.
Know?
Do it. Girl, I'm gonna give you that one.
No. We can just share, it doesn't matter.
What do you think?
Good?
That was so, do you know what? I really feel like I'm in a village in Pakistan having food.
Yep, so good.
Is it good? I'm so Pakistani, no matter how much, like, I mean, I've always been proud of it, but I just feel like when I have desi food, it just makes me so connected.
Yeah, it's the best. There's nothing like it.
It's so good. Okay, go on.
All right, let's do it. So we got this piece of naan. You dip it in the yogurt, the mint yogurt, and then you dip it in the curry. All right, and then you eat.
So good. Okay, so we've now come to Merdeka Square. This is our final stop of the day. It's a must visit for all tourists, so yeah, let's go and see.
It looks very beautiful. Yeah, let's go. What's up? What's going on here?
So, we're in this really pretty place.
Yes.
And it's all, let's walk. So we're in one of the best spots to take photos. We've got a real fusion of like the Malaysian culture mixed with like the British culture here. I feel like very kind of colonial. And
traditional and modern.
Exactly.
Intertwined.
Absolutely.
It's very pretty. This is very pretty. It's man-made, isn't it? But it's beautiful. Yeah.
It's like a real cityscape, right?
Yeah,
like
seriously.
in the middle of the city. It's like
it's beautiful. It's like
so quiet.
It's peaceful. It's clean.
You know,
it's
it is. Okay, we're at another spot within the Merdeka Square area. Really peaceful, very quiet, and it really is like a cityscape. Like I just feel as if like I'm not in the city, but I am in the city.
Yeah, it feels like we're transported into Old Town.
Yeah.
Something like that, like an old Arabian town or something like with this architecture.
Very Aladdin-esque,
like, I mean,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
honestly, it is a must visit. This is really nice. I mean, oh look, you've got the KL Tower.
Yeah, and there,
It is
Kuala
nice.
Lumpur, there's a little lake here. Is that
Yeah.
the same as Lost? I don't know.
Honestly, it is really nice.
I would
Love
come
it.
for walks here, like all
Yes,
the
evening
time.
strolls. That's a good idea.
I wonder how far you live from here. I mean, we could come again.
So we've just got to a place called Kuala Lumpur. A little fact for you: Kuala means where two rivers meet, and Lumpur means
Mud.
the mud of the two rivers meeting.
Yeah.
But anyways, this now brings our little vlog to an end. We've had a great day exploring Kuala Lumpur. It's
Yeah.
been absolutely fascinating. Definitely recommend it.
Such a different mix of cultures and religions. I love it. Like, today made me fall in love with the city so much more than I already have. Like,
Absolutely. And I think being here for the last 3 months, I feel like today, I feel like I've seen so much more than I have in the last 3 months. So definitely
Yeah.
worth a visit. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for our next videos on some street interviews.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in,
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.